Hey guys, Crazy Teacher Nick here again. This time I'm coming to talk to you about key conventions, okay? Hot topic, obviously something you guys need to know, so I want to do a bit of a focus on the key conventions. Today I'm going to have a quick look at reviews. I have to admit, I indulged myself a little bit with this one, but I want you guys to basically enjoy this and take some notes, pause whenever you need to pause to go through some of the ideas that I have here. Okay, so what are the key conventions of reviews? So when you're writing a review, you want to provide the key facts. So in this case, I've thought about maybe a band. Okay, so how about the Beatles? Okay, so the Beatles might be a little bit old and boring. How about... Okay, one of my favorite bands, Rammstein. Okay, so you want to provide some of the key details about the concert that you went to go and visit. So perhaps where it was, like the O2 Arena in London, how much it cost. Okay, so 20 euros or 20 quid. Okay, perhaps the date that you went to go and watch it. These are some of the key facts that you want to think about, because you've got to tell your audience a little bit more about the event, where it was. Okay. So the next thing you need to do is think about the writer's expertise or knowledge of the field. So you're the reviewer. Whatever you're reviewing, you need to show them that you are an expert. Okay, so you want to maybe tell them that you know everything about the band, you know everything about music concerts perhaps. Okay, so in this case, Rammstein, they started in 1994. Okay, or you might want to show them, your audience, this was the best performance I have witnessed, which kind of shows that you've got that expertise or the experience of attending Rammstein's concerts. Okay, or the crowd was rocked by a wall of over 600 speakers. Okay, so there you're showing your audience that you know details about how many speakers there were. Okay, or you might know things like the lead guitarist, Crisp, relies on ESP guitars, okay, to get that massive tone that Rammstein are known for. Okay, so it's that idea of I am an expert and I know everything about the band, or I'm an expert and I know everything about the concert. Okay, or concerts or bands. Okay, the next one we want to do is kind of make some comparisons. So you want to basically say, you know, compare the band with a different band, or compare different types of concerts, or the two concerts that Rammstein may have had. So perhaps the Rammstein, the concert that they might have had, you know, say in the Bogota wasn't so great. However, the concert that they had, you know, say at the O2 Arena in London, you know, it was heart-stopping. I couldn't breathe. It was absolutely amazing. It was so powerful. Okay, and that is where sometimes using that exaggeration, that hyperbole, okay, or some humorous ideas, okay, because again, remember, even when you're saying something is not so great, you don't want to be completely disparaging either. So, you know, I mean, I remember my father always used to say things like, you know, if you don't have anything good to say, then don't say anything at all. But there's nothing wrong with giving a bit of balance. Okay. And be a little bit crazy sometimes. Have fun. Now, the next thing you need to think about is your audience. Audience is everything. Okay. Now, a lot of reviews are going to adopt that informal, chatty language. Okay, because you want to engage with the reader. But it all depends on what you're trying to review. In this case, I'm interviewing rock concerts, specifically by one of my favorite bands, which is Rammstein. So I'm going to be really into it. Okay, and I'm going to be very excited. I'm going to be speaking about things that I know about the band, that I know the readers who know I'm a Rammstein fan will be interested in. But if you're reviewing something that's a little bit more formal, well, then maybe your language might be a little bit more formal. So it is your audience, okay, that is basically going to decide, okay, the formality of your language, how you're, because everything is about your audience. Remember, if you're writing reviews and nobody's reading your reviews, kind of like making videos, and if nobody's watching your videos, so you're going to be thinking about your audience the whole time. The audience is key here. Okay, so everything you write, and this is not just for reviews, for every text, you always want to make sure you're engaging with your reader in some exciting way. Okay, so you also want to basically make use of positive and negative adjectives, use vivid imagery. Okay, make sure that your structural devices, your language devices, your register, context, form, audience, purpose, you want to make sure that all of that is basically, also part of it, because you want the review to be interesting and exciting for your audience. Okay, so you want that review to come alive. Okay, and I've got an example here of an actual review. So this is an actual review from Live Rate Concert Reviews. Okay, and have a look at some of the facts that they've used here. Okay, Rammstein is real live certified. Okay, so that's obviously got to do with Live Rate Concert Reviews, and is in the top 10% of all live performers. Based on 117 concert reviews, the critic consensus is that Rammstein is rated as an excellent live performance. Rammstein concert reviews describe live shows and performances as amazing, incendiary, theatrical, and defiant. Okay, so look at the language, okay? I mean, and this is just a short little blurb, okay, from a review of Rammstein and as live performances, because their live performances, I can tell you, are rock and roll. Okay, so keep in mind, guys, remember the key facts. Okay, make sure you write down those key facts, because your audience wants to know what those key facts might be. Okay, convey, show your expertise or knowledge. Okay, because people are going to want to trust your review. You know, if it's a film, does he know anything about films? Is it about Rammstein? Does he know anything about Rammstein, for example? Okay, make comparisons, good or bad, and bad. Okay, but remember, you want to keep it always to a certain degree balanced. Okay, we never want to be too mean. Okay, sometimes use that exaggerated or humorous ideas. Again, it's about that engaging with the reader, that informal, chatty language, connecting with the reader. Okay, express opinion about the experience. Okay, and we saw that in if you go back a little bit in the video, you'll see they give you that opinion. Okay, they use vivid language. They use positive adjectives. Okay, the structure and the form of the, you can see that in any review, and that would be my suggestion. Go onto the internet, look at reviews of restaurants, hotels, art exhibitions, concerts. Okay, look at the language, look at the structure. Okay, so you guys know that I'm going to say like and subscribe, so you're going to like and subscribe. I want to say special thanks to Rammstein, okay, for allowing me to use all these pictures. Today's video was sponsored by Rammstein. Okay, not really, but I wish it was. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because I'm going to be pumping out some videos hopefully in the next couple of weeks, because we're going into some holidays. So I'm going to have some time if I'm not too exhausted. And I'm also pleased, guys, there's some great AS level YouTubers out there at the moment. Mrs. Imrun, I will link down below a link to her channel. Angulearn, okay, another fantastic channel. Go check out their channels, guys. They've got massive amounts of experience, okay. Their videos are brilliant, and it takes time to put these videos together. So please like and subscribe them as well. Give them some love. And you guys are awesome. And peace out. Rock on.